1, 2. That looks good. Can you hear me, Taco?
Yes, I can.
Awesome. Welcome to game 2, even though it says game 1, which I should just fix this. This is game 2. This is commentary Wave 7 exhibition match. Was that correct? Have
That's
I right?
correct. Yeah, commentators, the new Wave 7 with the HMP gunships, the LAT, and also, what's the one that I forgot? Ah, yes, the Kai shuttle for the First Order.
That's it. And Corey is one of our commentators we have on stream, as well as Raymond, who has recently joined the commentary crew. So, what's this? Remote. Someone needs to promote. Oh, there we go.
Hmm.
Promote. There we go. Promote. Everybody's got to promote. Okay, that's one way of doing it. Let's do this. Wave 7. There we go. A lot of words there. But this is basically our game 2. This is our SEA X-Wing, where we get people from the Southeast Asia community playing X-Wing, streaming it to highlight their prowess, their off-angle deployment, and how not to roll dice. Alex, which just reminds me, your game against Alex earlier today. I watched that was
Yeah. I mean,
uh,
that was. I would say that it's more of the dice that dictated what happened. But I kudos to Alex for having such good spirits throughout.
oh yeah. The thing is, it's like the third or fourth game I've witnessed where he just doesn't know how to roll dice. Um, So the joke I always say, give it to Alex, is roll better. It's because he rolled like he did in that game, which was sorry, correct me if I'm wrong. It was something the last league. Or was it last? It was the final round of which event?
This morning it's the Kyber Cup
The Kyber
uh,
Cup.
by
Yeah,
Hexal Gaming. Yeah.
yeah.
Uh, so yeah, I mean it's fantastic. I mean it's been a great I love the whole league format, and I think we should keep doing that, especially during this time when people are doing some social distancing and get to play
Mhm.
people around the world. So it's great. I really had a lot of fun. Alex did too. Shame the last game was quite a comedy of errors.
Oh, it was really fun. I was having a great laugh about it. It was typical Alex dice rolling. I mean, that's all I can say. It's
Yeah.
Um, I felt that he was just punished a few times, but I mean, you flew well, and dice was a factor,
Hmm.
but it wasn't the determining factor,
Mm.
so to speak. It just made the game a little bit extra lopsided than it needed to be.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking like, hey, we did both of us played well. Just that the dice decided one side is gonna. No, the results were like more decided on the dice, even though strategy and tactics were there.
Yeah, no, that's right. They were there. They were there. It was a good one to watch. It was on Helix Gaming. I do recommend it. It was a final, and you can see and take good note on how not to roll dice. Alex, just watch Alex. Perfect example. All right. Okay. Congratulations on the win. Congratulations
Thank
on
you
the
very
win. Now,
much.
now
Yeah.
let's move on to back onto into this game 2, where Corey is going to demonstrate his HMP prowess. He played a very similar list, if not this list. Let's just have a quick check. Magpulse. I think it's got Magpulse as the new one.
Hmm. Uh,
Um,
he played these four Bactoid drone archetype in I believe in Ryloth, and
that's
he
correct.
did what, top
And
eight?
went all top 8. He did. He did a great job.
Yeah,
He was stoked with
fantastic,
that.
fantastic. Yeah.
Fantastic job. So the good news is when we see this guy play, unlike the last one, I think we had playing, he will use side slip people. He will show us how it's flown, and it's going to be a really really interesting match. Uh, he talked about this on Fly Better about prepping opponents in the corner. I'm really hoping we can see that. So it's going to be. I think it's going to be very interesting. On the other side of the board, we have Raymond, who has. I think he's a Rebel fan because I've seen him fly Rebel like 3 or 4 times now. Um, Mind you, it was a very jousty Ghost build with K2SO, Wedge, Hera. That with Zeb, very much a different style of Rebel list, but he
Hmm.
seems to be Rebel at heart.
Hmm.
Um, we have Miranda. Welcome back, Miranda.
Yeah, I wasn't around during 1.0, but I have distinct memories of people telling me horror stories about Miranda never dying ever. So I'm glad it's not present
TLT,
here.
yeah, TLT,
Yeah.
Jaden Miranda, you know, yeah.
So well, we'll see this Miranda here. Interesting. Has a suppressive gunner. That it's
Well, I
one
like
of the
that. I
new
like that.
cards from the card pack.
Mm,
With concussion bombs, another one, and delayed fuses.
I like
With
that.
yeah.
I actually got to say that. So let's do a quick breakup of the list. Corey, look, quick summary is he's got munitions on three of them. Well, he's got munitions on all of them. He has cluster missiles and concussion bombs and concussion missiles, so he can shoot anything out at range. 1 to 3 with 3 dice, and if he's not out of arc, then he gets a 2 dice attack at the side. He has changed. Actually, I'm pretty sure that's a different change there. The because he's got bank droid instead of he has got 3 drones and 1 DGS 4
Hmm.
47, which I think is one of the other pilots. So he's got a little bit of change from his usual list, which we should have a. Actually, what is that new pilot?
Let me pull it up.
Yeah, bring it up on screen for me if you could.
Yes, I
So
believe it's
after you
this
perform
one.
an attack, if the defender is in your firing arc, the regular front arc, you may acquire a lock on it, and then if the defender is in your bullseye, you gain 1 stress token. So basically, he can have this droid shoot first to gain a target lock on one of the other ships that wants to shoot. So he can basically spread around his cluster missiles or something like that. Just gives him a little bit of flexibility with the target locks. I like that. That's a nice little change.
Hmm. Hmm.
Um, but otherwise, yeah, he has demonstrated to us he knows how to fly it. So it'll be good to see. Meanwhile, okay, so let's do Raymond's list. Do you want to take it away? You said
Sure.
Miranda with suppressive
Yeah.
fire, so
Yeah.
suppressive gunner.
Suppressive gunner, concussion, and delayed fuses. And two of the classic B-wings, Braylon and Ten Nam. They both have sync laser cannons and stabilized S foils, which allow them to double tap is if they spend a lock on the target. And Ten Nam has also fire control system. So these two are the heavy hitters. They punch
Yeah,
hard, they are tough, and you have to watch out for their damage output. You don't want to be in front of for both of them together.
that's right.
And
Yeah,
rounding out is Sabine Wren in the little Rebel TIE fighter with Deadeye Shot. Deadeye Shot, another one that is a new card. Let's see, let's pull it up here.
Jedi shot is if you're in a bullseye,
Yep.
you can spend a hit, so change a hit to a focus result, or change a crit to a hit result,
Hmm.
and flip one of the opposing one of the damage cards.
Yep.
Okay, like a mini thing.
Hmm.
The request is that they have to be in the bullseye arc, so you
Yep,
can't just
pretty
do it every
much.
turn. Yeah,
Yep. So that's an interesting change. From the more usual like intimidation, Sabine.
mm,
But we'll see how it happens. How it works out.
yeah, yeah. No, I think it's just a little tack on there, just to bring in some more Wave 7 content.
Hmm.
I do like the Deadeye.
Hmm.
I have not been able to use it. I've been waiting for the Resistance Heroes pack coming out. Sorry, it's getting late. I'm getting a little bit tired. Brain is not quite functioning, and we're short on coffee. But the Resistance pack that's coming out at this weekend, I think meant to be tomorrow, 28th. I think it is.
Yep. Oh,
But
should we let them start?
oh yes, please, yeah, let them start.
Okay.
Yep, yep, yep,
Okay. Is
yep.
it? Yeah, the Resistance Heralds of Hope pack that's coming out this weekend.
That's the one.
Yes, that one with two
Yeah,
T-70s and
that's the fist bump,
RZ2
virtual fist bump.
A-wing. Yep.
Yeah. So yeah, no, RZ2 wings hyped. I am so hyped to start building.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's also one of the reasons why I've been trying not to fly resistance, because I'm just that's why I've been with the game one league we've been doing.
Mm-hmm.
I've just decided not going to do resistance for it.
So that
And
you can
also
play it later.
that's it. Well, no, I'm actually planning to do the league without doing resistance at all. Just
Wow.
for just for fun. I was like, no, you can't accuse me. I'll let you in a little secret. I will be playing A wings. I will be playing A wings, but I'm going to be
Interesting.
using the rebel ones.
What? You playing
I'm gonna use.
RZ1 A-wings? That's
I'm gonna fight. Yeah,
that's interesting. That's cool.
yeah.
That's cool.
I have a list prepared for that. I'm just saving it.
Hmm.
He'll be one of the weeks. I'll surprise you guys.
Yeah. So this first start, you see Corey just turning in his HMP gunships, keeping them in a formation there, not really committing anywhere. I assume that, oh, has he turned on his repulsor
S4s.
list?
So I
No,
was going to
not
say,
yet.
ask you. Not
Yeah,
yet. No.
not yet.
No.
So for now, he's going to move, relatively conventional compared to when the repulsor lift stabilizer is active.
Mm. So for those also don't know, Sabine can do a boost of barrel before she activates. She basically gets like a free supernatural reflexes.
Very nice there. Uh, Doing a
Just doing
barrel
two
roll.
straight.
Yeah, yeah, and then a two forward. I guess trying to keep some distance away from the four HMP gunships.
That's like just taking a vote.
Hmm.
And then it's the K-wing. So the K-wing can slam. One of the other ships, Odin, if you're listening, that can slam. There's fireballs, there's K-wings. It's not just the gunboat, which actually looks like setting the dial for another move. It looks like she is slamming.
Oh wow, slamming going in. Uh, I think getting ready to engage perhaps next turn or the
Oh
following
yeah,
turn. Yeah,
I think
this
so.
is
I
going
think
to
so.
be fast.
Raymond was seen as very front end. I want to say front end. He will he chooses violence. He wants to get in there
Ah,
and get in there quite fast.
mm.
Um, he has played previously. Played a few jousty style lists. So um, I just wonder if he's going to give enough time for his B wings to catch up, because the B wings actually move quite slowly. So I think he's just going to be alright. I think he's not going to stress himself.
Possible. I mean, he doesn't need to stress himself. I'm a
Yeah,
little bit, yeah, a little bit concerned that maybe it's a bit too early for Raymond to really like kind of move through the obstacles because that would allow, I mean, that will force him to break up his formation and might lead to him like feeding his ships one at a time into the HMP gunships. But it's a bit
mm.
early to really say that for sure.
what
Uh,
what what I feel Corey's going to do is he's going to do a bank to the left and then pop the repulsive the blah, 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 the
the
stabilizer
repulsor lift
repulsive.
stabilizers, yeah.
Yes, he's going to pop those this next turn. He's going to do a bank out towards the out of the board to the board, and then he can do a two
Mm,
turn or three turn around that rock and just like pivot. So by doing a bank this way towards the edge of the board, and then the hard turn, he's going to basically strafe around that rock. That's how I envision him doing it, but I don't know. I'm bad at X-ring. That said,
now,
Miranda is probably going to. Miranda's got the guns to the side, left, right.
hmm.
So Miranda could just turn in between the rocks if you want to, um, or just do a turn to the right. And if she doesn't like what's facing her, she can always slam back out of there anyway.
That is very true. That is a really like appreciated ability for the slam, not just to get closer to the enemy, get to grips with them, but also to really emergency U-turn. Let's do a
Oh
U-turn
yeah,
and get out of
yeah.
there.
I don't like where I am. I'm going to get out of there. Yeah,
Yeah, exactly. So we see the expected, the Dank droids, the
yeah,
DRK-1 Dank Eye probe droid, being
yeah.
sent out by Corey. Uh,
Yeah, and
one of the
he's also let's just bring that back in there. He has actually pulled out the S4 cars in preparation for this turn.
mm,
So the question is, I mean, he could potentially go straight there too, and
mm,
not and flip him next turn as well. That's also an
right.
option.
Yes.
I just like the bank better because it kind of gives me like the droid's coming up, moving up towards the rock, and then sort of like doing a strafe move around that rock.
Yeah, it's actually very cool. It is, it is like, hey, I see the rock in front of me. Don't worry, I'm gonna pass it. Not a
Yeah,
problem.
no, I'm not
Yeah.
going to hit it. No,
Yeah, it's cool. I love this alternative movement actions, especially when it has to be telegraphed in advance. So it won't
yeah.
be in a way like too difficult to counter, compared to some of the more, obnoxious or difficult to play around abilities. that we shall
Well,
not
like,
name.
yeah. Or like I was gonna say there isn't the bugs, that hey you get a bump on them, but hey guess what I'm still gonna shoot you. And then of course
Yeah,
my favourite, hey fire straight over the ship, focus
yeah.
rotate, hey guess what I'm gonna be shooting behind you with my
No, no, no.
filthy, both of them filthy.
Yeah, very, very, very dirty. Yeah, if like, don't get me started. I could go on a rant for like a little bit on the Nantex, but
Oh
this
yeah,
is there,
yeah.
there's no Nantex here. That's okay.
Like everybody knows Nantex are bad. Uh, they're, they're bad. And if you require Nantex to win events, then okay. When they're fixed, yeah,
Well,
I mean, honorable people take 5 A rings over 6 Nantex. Just so, just so.
oh, I see. That's awfully specific of you to say. Interesting. Well, I wonder why. But jokes
But
aside,
I'll also say 5 A rings is filth to some lists. It's not the big boogeyman. It it,
no,
it
no.
it has its weaknesses, and which is
Yeah.
what a balanced list. Like there can be a strong list, but not there right now. Strong lists or good lists, you should say, they're not strong against everything. They normally will have a weakness of some sort.
Right,
Um,
right.
and that's where the problem with the Nantex is their weaknesses are not normally to what they would normally have. And so we can go on a big spiel about it, but yeah, just
Yep.
A wings for those. Corey, I know Corey says he's scared about A-wings. 5 A-wings is not. It's not as scary. It really is not.
Yeah, I mean, it is a strong archetype for sure, and I'm actually happy that it exists. I'm
Oh,
glad it exists, and it has weaknesses and strengths, like you said. And if you play into their strengths, of course, you're gonna have a bad time. But that's what's good about archetypes is that they have clear, identifiable weaknesses and strengths, and so you should exploit them
yes.
when you can.
Unless you're flying 6 Nantex, in which case their weaknesses are just yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
All right. We
Yeah.
see the probe droid
All right.
expected moving right into the middle of the field. I
I
would
like that.
expect Corey to get lots of locks this turn.
Yeah, oh yeah, I think this is actually why I tossed it out there. It was actually very good because Corey was able to get that droid close without it having to be shot. The only one who would have been able to shoot it would have been Sabine, which was out of range. So now that droid is in there, it can basically get locked. So look at that, just doing one straight.
Hmm.
Okay, so
Interesting.
I actually
Did
thought it was
he
going.
did he do his repulsor lift stabilizers?
He actually did not. I'm a little surprised.
Interesting.
So he looks like he's taking a lock. I'm not too sure what he's thinking about. I think he's just checking, asking. So what? Because the Pro Droid can't be measured from the Pro Droid, we can't bring up an arc on it.
Hmm.
He has to nominate a target that he wants to lock and have them bring up their target lock arc to see if it's in
Right.
range. So I think that's the case there. There we go. Yeah, that's an easier way. There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Doing it the
That's
old-fashioned way. The
Yeah.
old-fashioned way. Yeah.
Using the actual measuring tool.
Yeah.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Just
So
just
he was able
reading
to get
the
the lock. So
locks.
he's actually, I'm a little surprised here too, because he actually took a lock on Sabine.
Is he trying to spread out the locks? That's the question.
He
Uh.
could, he could also be using it just to spread out the locks too.
Mm-hmm. Is
So keep
this?
in mind too, that Magpulse Warhead is the one that's on Sabine. Now it looks like he took a lock on
Miranda with the
Miranda.
yellow Bactoid.
Ah,
Oh,
it's
okay.
because cluster missiles. He's expecting to be able to get cluster missiles off and going to be able to shoot, hoping to shoot both Miranda and Sabine. That's why.
Okay.
Yeah. And so just for clarification, though, he has flipped all his S4 cards this turn.
Ah, okay. All right.
So everybody moved up. It looks like he took. Is it 2 locks? Is that 2 locks on? Yeah, two
Two,
locks there
yeah,
on each.
two
Two
locks
on each.
on Sabine. One of them, one of the copies of the standard Bactoid drone and the BGS with the Mech Pulse, and for Miranda, there's 2 locks. So I think he's planning. I mean, it's pretty clear that he's planning to just throw as many munitions possible on them, hoping to get rid of them before the B wings can come in.
Yep, and also on that note too, is he can change target locks too with his DGS.
Mm-hmm.
So let's say he does not have a good shot on Sabine, um, or and wants to change the target lock, he can just do a pot shot at Miranda and then up that target lock to 3 to
Mm-hmm.
give a bit more extra dice. So Sabine has done a supernatural barrel roll, or rather, I wouldn't say supernatural barrel roll, it's just a
The bean
pilot
barrel.
ability. Yeah, that's Sabine.
The pre-move barrel, I would say.
Yeah, and
Okay.
taking an evade token too.
Interesting. I would say that she's just trying to hope that they don't get shot. But so cluster missiles are range 1 to 2, and
That is correct.
concussion
One
missiles, yeah, and
range 2 to 3.
yeah. So I might be concerned that I think she might be in range. Oh, maybe not. Maybe
I
not.
think she's in range. She's in range for the concussion missiles from yellow and possibly red,
Right.
possibly. The basically the two at the front are going to have a concussion. So I think at least I
Mm-hmm.
think Brown is in just in range 3 there.
Right.
But
Right.
as I said, I am bad at X-wing. Don't hold it against me if I'm.
Okay.
So this is what I was a little bit worried about getting in there so quickly is because those B-wings just going to have a trouble to get shots off this turn.
Right.
Mind you, they could just one bank.
Ooh, no, no, that's not nice. No, no. That's unfortunate. Well, they're not getting shot, so it's not too bad. But I think the bigger issue is that if he wants to get into range to commit and contribute to the fight, he might have to keep the strain.
Well, he's going to keep
Oh,
the strain in. I think also the fact is he can just probably going to shoot the probe droid this turn.
yes. Oh no, this is what's happening here? We see a bump on Miranda onto Sabine there.
I think he was hoping that the barrel roll back 2 straight would give would give Miranda enough room.
Okay. Uh,
But then it could also have been planned in that
do they know
just to
that
keep
they
it.
can shoot?
So that's unfortunate. That's an obstructed shot too on the droids, range 3.
All right.
Uh, just letting him know, well, all 4s anyway. So
Okay.
yeah, he can shoot him first.
Yep. All right. Shooting Miranda. Miranda.
No mods, 3 dice on 3 greens. 2 hits.
Oh, she's spending a shield to roll
Yes,
additional
it would
die.
only be 2 dice normally.
Yep. Oh,
Hey,
okay.
damage. But hey, that's damage.
Yeah, that's impressive considering he has no mods.
Yep. 2. Actually, it should have been 3. He should have rolled
Yeah,
3 greens.
yeah. Did roll 3 reds. You know,
No, he should have been. He should have rolled. He should
two
have
plus
rolled.
one.
Yeah, +1 because it's a range and obstructed.
Is it obstructed?
The Miranda shot was.
Oh,
Let me have a look. Yep, DGS 044 is obstructed at range 3. So it should have been rolling 3. But that's fine. It's fine. Missed opportunity.
okay.
Oh,
Okay. Well, the probe droid it's rolling lots of dice.
I think it's hard to say that's obstructed or not.
I don't think it's obstructed. Uh,
It's going to be 3 on 3. Oh, I don't know what they're doing now. Yeah.
Miranda.
Oh, they're doing the extra dice.
Yep.
Maybe they're calling out, catching up.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
So that'll be one shield less on 047.
Correct.
So now we're doing this is the one hit there going into the probe droid. Waiting on the roll from Corey. Yeah, guessing they're calling it obstructed,
Oh, and that looks like it's
which is
fine.
a fair call because of the
A little bit that's
position
sticking
there.
out of the rock. Yeah,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Yeah, which had one about. So yeah, he was fine. One hit, one about.
Yep, yep. That seems okay. Now, I guess now it's the shots from the HMP gunships. See what happens.
Hmm. So, quick question: the DGS 407, is that a must or is that a may?
Let's see. It's a May.
It's a may.
Yeah,
Okay.
after you
So
perform an attack, if the defender is in your front art, you may acquire a lock on it. Then, if the defender is in your bullseye, it gains 1 strain token.
we got that looks to be the concussion missiles, and then
Mm-hmm.
re-rolling 2 from the locks, and 3 hits.
Whoa, that's painful there. Uh,
Okay, no, so that was a Miranda. Looks like not Sabine.
oh yeah, yeah, not Sabine. That should at least be 1. Oh no, it's correct. It's munition, so you don't get a range
Yeah,
bonus.
that's correct. So that's shields down on Miranda.
Ouch, that hurts.
The one on the back is out, so the one at the front should be able to have shots.
Mm-hmm. Is it in
Now, I
bullseye?
believe
I believe so. It's in bullseye, just a little bit tip there, and that would mean that because it's
this is, but that is also that's that DB. Yeah, that's the DB. Okay, that's the DB one with the thing. So
it's,
if you shoot the one in the bullseye, you can take a lock on it. The defender is in your bullseye against 1 strain, so you can shoot at him and get 1 strain.
that's right.
It looks like they forgot about Sabine. Going to shoot Sabine.
That's a
2
normal
on
shot.
correct.
Yep, and
Just the
just
one.
I believe you can reroll.
Ooh. Sabine does damage. That's a shield down on yellow. Alright, so now they're resuming.
Yep, let me update the overlay.
Yeah, so yellow's down a shield. I think DBS is down a shield. Miranda's down 3 shields.
Yeah, 3 shields. That's quite a bit. I'm not sure if I like this trait, especially from the rebel side. We'll see. They'll have shots from DGS 047.
It's
Primary.
interesting, like, yeah, he's got a nice, I was going to say, nice dispersal of points.
Mm-hmm.
So, hidden focus. Miranda still takes that 1 damage.
Yeah, now it's actually 1 in the howl,
Yeah,
and he gets to
and
choose whether he wants to move the lock over. And
not only that, I gets to apply a strain if
yeah,
the ship is in bullseye.
yeah, that's very nice there.
I can see thingy reading it there. They're just going over to the card to check.
Yep.
So yeah, if it's in bullseye after the attack, so he is actually moving the lock.
Mm-hmm.
Moving
And
the lock out
straining.
and getting the strain.
Yep.
Now they are 2 separate sentences. So my take on that is, oh wait, no, then it's got starts with then. So you may acquire a lock on it. Then, if the defender, no, so you don't have to take. It's a may.
Yep.
You
The
can take-
lock
you
is
can
a
take-
may, but the strain is it gains,
Is if-
so it's not
yeah.
optional.
Yeah, that's correct. And not only that, it's if it's in the bullseye arc after you
Mhm.
perform attack.
Yes.
So, and as long as you're attacking that same ship that is in your bullseye, you can apply the strain. So, just focusing there on the new stuff there because it's a new card, a new pile ability, making sure that we try to educate those who are watching.
Yep, that's
it's
right.
A lot of stuff is new for me.
Yeah, I've been trying to mess around with HMP gunships. Very, very interesting. You have to, unlike a normal like munition swarm list where you want to lock the same target and just throw everything at a target until it dies. You know,
Yeah.
they kind of want to spread out their locks a little bit, but not too much. You know, you want to spread out locks so that everyone gets rerolls on like multiple ships. But
it's
then,
also good.
yeah,
It's also good that it can move up and take a calculate and
Mhm.
still get rerolls from the other friendly ships. And then after it shoots, because it's all initiative 1, it can then acquire a lock and therefore change the lock and spread out
Mm-hmm.
how to say, help apply the target locks to other ships.
Right, right.
So
I agree.
yeah,
One of the issues I noticed with the H&P gunships is that if you move up into attack range with them while their locks are not in place yet, they do very little damage because they are forced to use their primary attacks, not the best. And if they do
that's
take
correct.
locks, they don't have calculates for, defense or for, more consistent output when they get roll focuses.
And
So, yep.
that's actually why it's really good that they have the probe droid too, because the probe droid allows them to get the locks too, because often they're moving first, so it's hard to get
Mm,
that target lock in the front range. But the fact that they can keep the locks on, that means the follow up yeah,
subsequent shots are
subsequent
like, yeah.
subsequent shots become double modded.
Mm, that's
Basically,
right.
they can move now and
Yeah.
calculate.
Yep. Yeah, and Mask TMT says 2 locks per ship is enough. Yeah, pretty
Yeah,
at
I
this
agree
rate
with that.
going. Yeah. Unless of course it's against like, like a monster list with just one ship that really is important.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think spreading out the locks as what TMT says, it's fairly accurate.
yeah. Especially it just helps with those cluster missiles.
Mm-hmm.
It can help with like if he wants to do a prime shot. For example, he may want to do a mag pulse on Sabine this turn, and that could be
Mm-hmm.
why he changed the lock. I don't think DGS had to change the lock. In fact, if it was me, I probably would have kept it on Sabine, just so you have 2 and 2.
Yep.
But he might be planning to fire the mag pulse at basically because it's a free lock change. He kept
Right.
his options open. Yeah,
Yeah, I agree. I think Miranda is the thing that is more dangerous compared to Sabine here. Sabine doesn't really do much in this case because she won't be a blocker. She actually like out initiates the droids.
yeah.
And I would imagine like Miranda can really like put on the hurt with the concussion bombs if she goes in really deep and starts dropping them.
Sounds good. Sorry, just a message I had to deal with. Yeah, totally agree. Totally agree. It's also Corey there showing too. Um, how to say? He knew that he could do the engagement pretty safely. With the
Hmm.
B wings being so far out, it was a good turn to get in some early damage. And now because he's got the sorry, can you also remove the dice from the dice box?
Ah, yes.
Um, yeah. Now that he's had that first engagement, he now has an option to do the side sloop out and keep his distance from the B wings, which basically means he's engaging. Oh, I'd say Miranda and Sabine is just under 50% of the list,
Hmm.
and he's engaging with all 4 of his ships. Um, he's engaging with all 4 of his ships onto just 2 of Raymond's, so he's in a really good position here.
Yes.
Yeah, really good position.
Hmm. I
And
uh,
Corey,
I I am concerned for Raymond a little bit here. I think he has to move fast
oh, he
and
does.
try to get his B-wings in. Uh, and it's actually a good opportunity because the B-wings they have no locks on them. And so if the HMPs can't switch targets easily uh, without actually like wasting their action reacquiring locks. So this would be a great time for them to move in as quickly as possible. Unfortunately, B-wings are not known to be the fastest
No,
ships around.
they're not.
Yeah.
5 stroke focus boost. Oh wait, no, that's the A wing. No, but the thing is, even if he goes fast, I think he's going to be still out of range. That's what I'm
Mm,
concerned about.
mm,
Just because now they've got the if Corey goes the same way, the way I think he's going to go, I think
mhm.
he's going to do it. He's either going to do like a 3 bank out to the side or a 3 turn. In fact, I think I lean a little bit more towards him doing a bank because it'll gives him options next turn better.
Mhm.
But I think he's just going to bank everything off around the side and go around that rock. Well, the 2 at the front could possibly go straight, but I'd like to see some repulsor lift stabilizer. Ooh,
Oh, it's a hard stop there. Interesting. Did not expect that.
no, I did not. I did not. I thought the bank catch Miranda.
Oh,
Okay, so
wow.
just those two. No, just
But
that one, I should say. Thing is that
interesting.
that's also the one that has the mag pulse. It does not have cluster.
Yeah. maybe a sacrificial ship there, going up front. Because the real damage dealers are the ones behind the yellow, red, and green ships. Uh,
Mm.
let's see, green has yet to move. Oh, green also moving forward. Green has the lock on Miranda. Uh,
I think just going to take
that's
a calculate.
yeah, that's very interesting. And of course, after movement, they have to yeah. Now both red, so both brown and green, they flip their stabilize over to the inactive side. So it means next turn they are just gonna move as usual.
Yeah, so he's flipping them, and it's a little bit like mind games. He's flipping them, but
Hmm.
don't actually have to use it.
Yeah, that's actually
Yeah,
very, very
yeah, very cool.
interesting. Yeah, very cool there. Maybe thinking that you know, they are calling their moves, but actually he's calling their calling of his moves. All
I just
right.
worry with the rock where he is, he's limiting himself. Because then he could just do a hard twos. Is that correct? I think hard twos are blue on that for like the
Yes,
droids.
yes, that's
Mm.
correct.
And Sabine just going up in
Yeah,
front. Wow.
that's a brave, brave Sabine there. Let's see.
Sometimes those three agility type fighters will just dodge everything,
Yep.
and then other times they'll dodge a single shot.
Yes, that's how it is. Doing a focus here, I think going instead of the evaded, doing again a bump. What's I'm not sure what is Raymond doing. Was it on
Uh,
purpose?
yeah, like I'm at a loss. Do we know that mods are good? Maybe focuses, actions are actually good.
I
That's
I'm I'm a little bit curious. All right.
so.
Well, Tennum is in position to do some damage.
Oh no
Barrel
no no.
rolling
Okay,
onto
here's
the
the thing.
probe droid.
He gets to. I think he gets to roll a
Push it.
damage, roll a hit,
Yeah.
roll a dice on that.
Yep.
I should double check. Let me quickly look up. Quickly look up the rules, but I believe it's when you go over it, you get to roll.
Yep. When an attack die on a focus result, it suffers one hit.
Yes, but is that when you do a barrel roll or just when you move?
Ah, executes a maneuver. Never mind. It's just
Yeah,
a
yeah.
maneuver, so barrel doesn't affect it. It
That's
must
what I was
moved
checking.
over. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Well, Tennum, barrel rolling, and then stressing to take a target lock on Brown. Let's see. Braylon doing a bank right too. Again, barrel
So,
rolling.
is it barrel tiger lock?
I should be makes a fair bit of sense.
Yep.
Let's see. I want to make sure it's in range.
Because he wants to double tap.
Yep, which is good.
He doesn't worry about the fact that the single laser cannon doesn't work with the non having a calculate token. The fact that he can throw a second three dice attack onto the pro droid. Sorry,
Yes.
not onto the pro droid, onto just the droid. I wonder what that hits for. What was that dice for? I am not too sure. I think he might have rolled there for the pro droid, but that doesn't.
Do
It didn't actually
anything.
work
Yep.
because we discussed this only when they execute a
Yes.
maneuver.
Okay, Miranda. Rolling
Not
one
any
less
shield
red
back.
die to gain one shield back.
Oh, she does.
Yep.
Yep. So just two.
And
Regenning Miranda.
yes. And deciding, I think, considering to use suppressive gunner,
Yeah,
possibly.
I think that's actually a good thing to
Yeah,
do.
that's good. Spending a focus result, just a focus result to deplete that ship.
Mm. So that means now when he shoots, he's going to have one less attack dice, and on top of it, it's strained, I believe.
Oh no, just deplete.
Oh, it takes a deplete or damage. Yes,
Yes.
correct. Yeah,
Yep. Or can take a damage to not get depleted.
yeah.
Uh, all right. And Brown, I believe, takes another damage. Yes, correct. From that Miranda shot.
Got fire control system there. No.
Mm.
Yes, fire control and then spending the stress like a focus and 3 damage. Here we go.
Yeah, there we go. Now that's some output there. Finally, we see that now that the B-wings are in on the action, you can really see the output. Is he
Now
going
it's
to?
double tapping.
Yep,
He's
double
double
tap
tapping.
with the think laser cannons.
Yep. So just the one.
Just the one. Woo!
Oh, spend the
Spending.
calculate. I think.
Yeah, makes
Spend the
sense.
calculate. Yeah.
Avoiding that extra damage.
It's got three damage left, and he's also got another three shots coming in.
Yes.
So
From,
we got Braylon with the double tap with the target lock, and also Sabine.
Okay.
Reroll that for stress. So when Braylon is stressed, gets 2 rerolls and just hit crit on 2 greens.
Just 2 greens. Oh, evaded. Natty
Nice.
evades. Oh, and
spend the lock.
not safe yet. Yeah, spending the lock to do the stabilize ass foils.
He can very much die still. Oh, and then double stress
spend
still
the.
rolls 2.
Yep. Okay. 2 hits.
Just natty evaded again.
Oh,
no,
no,
he took
taking
him.
2. I believe he's EGS 047 is still alive.
With 1 hit point.
Yep.
That means
1 hit point left.
Sabine. She gets
Sabine,
a shot.
do it. Do it. Would she use Deadeye shot? That's the question.
Oh, they're both
3
bullshit,
dice.
aren't they?
Range 1. Yep.
Oh.
Spend the focus. Spend it. Guarantee it. Got a guaranteed kill.
No, you spend the focus. Yeah, spend the focus and just so you guarantee it.
Yeah, please
So
do.
I thought you're saying Deadeye, and I'm like, thinking, what are you going to flip the damage card up? Just be
Yeah.
No. Just kill it.
That would be
Kill it.
terrible. Yep. And that's a dead DGS 047.
Yeah.
Yep. Quite a turnabout of the fortunes here. The brown HMP gunship deleted in just 1 round of firing by the B-wings there. This really shows you the power of the B-wings when they get locked on you and shooting at you with the sync laser cannons.
And that's why I thought he would side slope to the outside to keep the range on the B-wings. Him continuing straight basically says, okay, I'll let the B-wings shoot me now.
Yeah, that was a curious move by Corey, but it's not over yet. Let's see.
I think we're going to see cluster missiles.
Yeah,
I think we're going to see cluster missiles. We could see possibly dead Sabine and Miranda.
All right, rolling here. Let's see. He has a calculate and 2 rerolls.
Oh, because you got cluster missile, I reckon just re-roll the 2. No, he's just re-rolling 1. Oh, and then I think he's going to spend a calculator.
Okay.
All
right, spending the calculate. 2 hits on Miranda. Taking 2.
Got it. That's what you need. So 1 shield there, then another damage. So Miranda's down to 4.
Yep.
And Corey has got points.
Yeah, points on the board. Very nice.
For the moment, because Miranda could regen again back under half.
That's true. That's the more she shoots, the more she regenerates. All right, then cluster missiles, I believe again. Now this time on to Sabine.
And get it. No reroll.
1 reroll.
Oh, hit crit.
Oh, nice, very nice result there. Oh no. Oh no.
No.
3 eyes.
Crit. Here we go.
Oh. What is the crit? Wounded pilot. Okay.
That is bad. It's not terrible, but it's bad. It will also trigger on Sabine's ability.
Yes. So if she wants to ensure like she's okay, not stressed, she might want to dial in the blue maneuver next turn. But that's assuming she lives this turn. Let's see what happens. Yellow and red has yet to fire.
I think yellow might have cluster missiles shot on Miranda.
Yeah.
Might just be in range 2.
See. And this is where I see that more and more people playing HMP gunships have cluster missiles, just because they can really spread out. Okay.
He has he has concussion missiles now, so he's going to have the flipping the damage on
Oh, that is
Miranda.
scary. Let's
Yes.
see. Okay. Concussion missiles. Re-rolling it. Oh,
Oh, just
just
two crits.
two crits. We'll see. Uh, two evades. No, a blank out, and
Oh
Sabine
no!
is gone. Oh my goodness. That's
What an
really rough
upset!
there,
What
and
an
also
upset!
has to open up one of Miranda's damage cards. I believe Miranda has two damage cards.
Yeah, that is rough.
I mean,
Sabine flips one, and also Miranda flips one of two.
yep. Blinded pilot on Miranda.
Oh,
This is pretty rough going there. Sabine taken out by just one concussion missile and the earlier custom missile.
and that's made up for the points he lost with that droid.
Yeah.
Uh, that said, still, even though Raymond is less on points, the fact that you've got one of those drones off the board is actually very big.
Mm-hmm.
The full HMP list is just, it's really efficient with the more target locks it has. Once you start
That's
removing
right.
ships and you have less locks on the opposing ships, you get less rerolls and less flexibility, which then
Mm-hmm.
means, yeah, it's
The power
long
goes
story short
down.
is power goes down. Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Oh, and the network aim.
Yep. Oh,
There we
three
go. We
hits
got three.
there.
We got three.
Still
And flip
alive.
over.
Takes
He'll get
two, but with a concussion, it's another
flips
double
over the other
blinded
one.
pilot.
Oh, double.
Miranda is doubly blind. Uh, Not that it really matters right now.
Yeah.
Left with one, I believe. One, two, three. Oh no, left with
It should be two.
right. Left with two.
Should take two.
Should be then one,
Yeah.
right?
There
Yeah,
we go.
one.
For the
Okay,
next
yes,
one
that's
down.
right.
Yeah.
One.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yes, one hull and double blinded pilot.
No, she's on. She should have two left.
No. One left because the two cards stacked on the top of each other.
Yeah, but you've got two blinded pilot face up and then two down, so that's 4 damage.
Right, and then she has five hull, right? Oh,
She's
six
got
hull.
6
Never
up.
mind.
Yeah.
Oh God, I can count. I, I promise I can count.
One of those days. One of those days. It's all
Yes,
good.
yes. Okay. All right. Interesting. And that's it. Now it's three ships. Unfortunately, the other three HMPs are pretty healthy.
That.
Miranda is on running on fumes right now.
Oh yeah, but she's going to be alive to do at least one more shot.
That's right. And I imagine she would have to consider slamming to
Can
being
you? Sorry,
away.
dice again. Dice.
Yep.
Dice. It's on the dice box.
There we go. Okay, now this is really shaping up to be pretty interesting. So for both yellow and red HMPs, their repulsive stabilizers are active. So either they move a straight maneuver, or they must do one of their side slips.
Yeah. So they can. They do. They're going to do side slips, are they? I think we're going to see the banks now.
That's right.
The banks I would have liked to see them do last turn, but you know,
Yeah.
I haven't flown them, so you know, I don't know what's going through Corey's mind. And that's actually one thing to note, that when you commentate and watch a game is what you think you're going to do and what the other person's going to do is going to sometimes and often is completely different,
Yeah.
because they've normally had reps with the list and you haven't. So he probably has a plan, and I just, you know, he hasn't sent me the memo for it. I don't know what's going on.
That's true. That's true.
So we also, the biggest thing I've got to say is, like, when you watch a game, you're often watching it from a different angle. And well, this is actually a good point. Is if you want like 3 pointers when you're actually playing on a table, don't just stand behind your side of the table. If you've got an important turn, I highly recommend you just get up and move, and either look from it from the side, look from it from your opponent's side, because sometimes you'll gain something of what your opponent thinks you're going to do. Or you're going to say, "Oh, look, I could do this," and you wouldn't have realised it because you're looking from your side of the table rather than the opponent's side of the table. So all the thing is, it's like, you know, change your perspective. And because like now we're looking at top-down design, and yes, you can do that when you're playing the game. But I know when I'm playing TTS, I'm always got it from my side of the board. I don't even look at the opponent's cards. I just focus on that board. So
Mm.
it's always good to change your perspective of what you see, and to also apply this into real life gaming.
Mm.
I find that's very very good because you'll see stuff that you don't think, oh, I could do this. I didn't realize that, just because of the angle.
Yep, excellent advice there. Uh, so yeah, also interesting. I mean, the because Corey didn't release his second probe droid from the Brown HMP last turn, which he could have. Uh, he just has one probe droid floating around, and possibly limiting his lock opportunities if the
Yeah.
B wings are a little bit away.
To be fair though, the Pro Droid is only really for that opening engagement.
Hmm.
He's probably because also the B wings don't move that fast. He's always going to be, um, I think, in target locking range of the B wings.
Hmm.
So that's not a problem. That's not a huge thing. So it looks like he's just is that changing lock, or was that lock was always there?
Just moving around to make sure it's what? Why that lock?
So just another message there. Okay. So it looks like he flipping. So
Okay, moving forward and barrel rolling.
we haven't yet seen him do a side slip. No, sorry,
There
not a
we
side
go.
slip. A side slip. There we go. Here we go. We got a side slip. We got a side slip.
Yes, we have. Yes. So the green droid activates its repulsive stabilize for next turn to side slip possibly, and then
Do a
yellow
barrel roll.
does a side slip too hard, a blue too hard, and getting the calculate likewise for the red one.
It almost looks like he put green in there to try and block Sabine and get a block.
Possible. Uh,
Excuse me. Now the other thing to note is that Miranda has bombs, but she hasn't used any.
yep. I think she needs to go behind with the slam perhaps, and really get into it.
Hmm.
The
I do hope Miranda does. I'm
yeah,
hoping like does like a two bank out of there, and then possibly slam too hard after the two bank, get in
also
behind those droids.
yeah, that would be fantastic.
Yeah.
Uh, in the red strike drone is taking along with the probe droid onto Wayland, setting up for the future engagements or next
Mm.
engagement really.
And the good thing is
Yeah.
he moved the pro droid so he doesn't trigger the dice roll if when the B wings move.
Mm-hmm.
Boom.
That's a great tactical bump there by maneuver by the green Bactoid drone blocking Miranda's movement.
Mm. Oh,
Oh, look at
and
that! Just nice. Stopping
goes over
on Tennum stopping on the probe droid, and no,
getting a
not
hit.
not
Is
running
it a
it
speed?
over. It requires a focus.
Focus. Okay,
Yep,
focus. Yeah.
focus. Miranda's really in trouble right now. Right in front of them. The arcs and also running on fumes. Really, only like what, 3 health left? 2 health left.
So barrel rolling into a lock.
Mhm. We'll say the red one.
I think you're the red one because the other one's going to be obstructed.
Yes, and also the red one's the one that has locks on Braylon. So if you take him out fast enough, then get rid of the lock.
Yes, okay, yep.
Yep.
See, I think just this is where we see the B wings just moving too slow to
Mhm.
engage. And we're trying to barrel roll there on yellow.
Ah, yes, wrong ship there.
Yeah.
You're barrel
I
rolling
think
and
I
possibly
think
doing a
don't.
lock.
No, need to be out of range for lock.
Yeah, well, for
Oh
the
wait, no, I lied on green. Yeah, you can do
yeah,
lock.
yeah,
Oh, alright. No, what do I know? I'm bad.
yeah. No, now I mean the bad thing is that he has to split fire, right? Uh,
Yeah.
that's yeah. As again, you can see the B wings. He probably should have moved a little bit faster. Only moving a two straight, I believe, with Braylon. Uh,
Yeah. Well, he had to
oh
clear
no,
stress.
he only moved one straight
Oh,
with
yeah. He moved one straight.
Braylon.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, he only moved one straight there. I
But
think
this
he
is
was.
actually this isn't too bad because it just means that he's not going to be shot at from the other ones.
Hmm.
So did Miranda miss everything? No, Miranda's got. I just saw it. I think Miranda misses everything. Yeah.
That's yeah, that's unfortunate there because that means
Yeah.
that she's not able. Oh, wait, she can shoot the probe droid,
She can
and
shoot the proton. Oh, and on top of that, she gets a shield back.
yeah, nice, good job there.
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
that. I like that.
Oh, falling out of the dice box.
And it looks
Really?
like he gets it because the one that's evaded
Yep.
is yeah. That
He
he did it.
this
So
killing the probe droid, and
he
also gaining a
ki-
shield back in the process.
so
Uh,
so actually, um, Raymond missing the focus result when Roll running over it was actually a good thing because Miranda gets to shoot it.
that is true. Unusual results there. All right. Let's see. This is Braylon firing.
Two hits.
Two hits.
Oh,
Takes
one of
one.
eight. One shield
Okay.
down on green.
Yep.
Spending the lock for the second attack.
Mhm. Ooh. Oh, that's believe rerolls because he rests. Two hits.
Two. Oh,
Oh,
shields are
two
down.
more. She was down.
But hey, I gotta
Uh,
say that's actually just what you wanted. You didn't like you knew Jones is coming in, but you. The thing I was worried about is that I think Corey wants to shoot a concussion missile into Miranda,
mm-hmm.
and you don't want to be down the hole and start flipping up your own damage cards either. So
That is true.
just losing the shields is not a bad. It could have been worse.
Oh,
He's got wait. He's got to calculate. Or did that one? No, that one changed the
not.
target lock. So no,
No,
he
it's a
doesn't.
target
So
lock. Yeah, so no. I believe he takes one.
takes a shield down on red.
Yep.
He's spending the lock.
And lock and okay.
He's got stress. He
And
has stress.
spends the stress. Takes two hits. Oh no, two focuses again, and we see how much damage the HMP gunships can get.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have 8 health overall, but only one green die, and especially when you take a lock, as you've seen, you don't have to calculate to really like you know for their own defenses.
So just clarify that's shields down on red for the
That's
overlay.
right. She was on red. Okay, now it's yellow is firing to still trying to
Just to, if he's going to try and shoot with the lock, he might want to check the front arc. I think he has
yeah.
it in the front arc, but you might need to bring it up on the dial. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it would have it anyway. Yeah, that's not an issue. He'll be able to fire concussion missiles.
Yep.
He gets a reroll. Just give him some paint. Oh no!
Two hits.
He takes two.
Takes two. One and
And then one
shoot
shield.
and has to flip
Oh
up.
no, he has to flip one first. Because it hits. What was the hit? I missed it. I'm guessing it's direct hit because he put an extra
Yes,
damage
it's
character.
yeah, it's a direct hit.
Oh, he's dead.
He is dead.
It's dead. She's
Dead.
dead, Jim.
Dead. Dead. Indeed. Dead. Very dead.
So Miranda was on three, one shield, two hull, taking two
Took
from the
two.
concussion, but the concussion before it applied damage triggered flipped the damage card, which was a direct hit. So he took one extra
Yes.
damage. Boom.
And that is exploded. That is very painful there. Uh,
Now it's B wings versus HMPs.
yep.
Now, because of both double tapping B wings too, they're going to put out a lot of firepower.
That is true. That is true. And the HMPs only have one lock, the red Factoid drone's lock on Braylon. So
Mm.
the next turn, where certainly I would imagine that Corey will want to try to get reacquire new locks. He could leave himself vulnerable, especially with the green. Where is green going to?
Well, I think green is just going to do like a two turn.
Hmm.
I think three turn is red on the dial. Did he have sleep on that engaged? I think green is active.
Hmm.
Oh, okay, so he has to sleep if he wants to turn on that green droid.
Right. He'll probably sloop to the ship left, too hard maybe, to kind of like open up and see it and face the B wings.
I just worry what yellow is going to do.
Yeah.
Hmm. So yeah, while the points is in Corey's favour, right at this point,
Yes.
it's anyone's game because he has two ships on one agility that could die from focus fire from either one of those B wings.
Right.
Um, just literally between the 12 dice,
Hmm.
and they would all have double mod or single mods of those 12
Right.
dice. The majority of those, anyways, be with between fire control system and uh, Tendum spending the stress, and Braylon having his two rerolls. That you have
Very
12
possible.
dice. 12 dice can potentially go into focus fire into one of these droids.
Hmm.
Um,
Hmm.
so what actually maybe what Corey probably needs to think about this turn is how can he stop the double tap? And if he goes fast enough, he could potentially block
Right.
Tednam if he gets in his face. Braylon, I think, will still just do like a one straight and still be able to lock. So at least you've just got one ship shooting you.
Yeah. Yeah. Points wise, you're right that Corey's ahead, but actually not by much. It's 80
It's
to
not. Yeah,
yeah. It's 80 to
it's literally
49 right now. Yeah. It's very close.
uh, one damage on both those ships would net Raymond 100 points or 50 points, which bring him up to 100.
Yep.
Meanwhile, he has to do 4 damage onto one of these B wings, and the fact that he's got 3 left means he's going to be hard for him to get that kind of damage. Or he doesn't have the lock set up.
Right.
Um, but you can also note that majority of the damage was done by those B wings.
Yeah. Those B-wings are scary. Look at the double tap there. Um,
Mm.
but note that the sync laser cannons are actually only range 2 to 3. So
They don't
in
work range
range,
one.
yeah. So if you go into range 1, they cannot double tap because the stabilized airfoil says that you have to fire with,
Cannon
a
has to be a cannon.
it has to be cannon. Cannot be your primary again.
So
So
so in his
that's
best
one.
interest is yes to get a bump on to Tednum and then just take one big painful hit from Braylon.
Yep.
Could be possible.
Raylan's
So
currently stressed, and Tennum is
correct.
not.
So Braylon could probably do like a one straight. Braylon's probably gonna do one straight,
Yeah, makes
and then
sense.
yeah, could put barrel roll into target lock, or could just take target lock. Probably barrel roll target lock.
Hmm.
So Braylon is also the one that is hardest to hit because he's always got those rerolls when he's stressed.
Hmm.
So Ted Nunn's probably the next easiest target to shoot to focus fire.
That's right.
Um, so he did do a slope.
I do a side slip, too hard,
Yeah,
clearing the stress, and then I believe it's in range 3, easy.
yeah,
Locking with the green Bactoid drone onto
yeah.
yep onto Tennum.
Very nice.
Yep.
I'm just really curious. Oh, so he does a stop.
Ah, taking a stop. I think flipping his stabilizers. Yep, for next
Yeah,
turn
so
where he would do a probably
two
two
turn either
turn.
side of
Yeah,
that
which is
rock.
blue. Yep.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
the red one
there we
going
go.
in there,
Yeah, that's what he needed to do. That's what he needed to do.
doing a 5 straight, the fastest he can go. I'm
Can't
worried
he
that
can't fast straight
Bray.
boost though.
Yeah.
Nice find there. This is what Corey needed to do. He needed to get in there.
That's right.
Now, I think a one straight is still going to fit
That's correct.
from Braylon, but you're
Braylon.
right, with the cannons, he can't double tap because it has to be range 2 to 3.
Yeah, very important there. Even though it hurt, a 4 dice shot is just one,
Yes.
and that would, yeah, and because he's stressed, it's unlikely he would have done any other moves. One bank left or right would not be the optimal position for him, so we'll see.
Yeah.
And banking right one, I believe that is slightly out of range one to the yellow
Yeah.
factoid drone.
Well, you can also barrel roll too, just to be
Extra far.
yeah, extra out, and also then do the target lock. So then, barrel
Oh,
roll to the right.
interesting. Well, the green one is a little bit more damaged, I believe. Yes, correct. And
Yeah,
that
he wants to go for
also lets him have. Oh, the yellow one would shots would be obstructed.
yeah,
Yeah,
that makes sense. So he's
yeah.
going for
Green.
the green one,
Yep.
and there's that one straight.
Mm-hmm. Clearing the stress for Braylon there. Now,
Focus into barrel roll, I think. I mean, realistically, he could focus and pretend to barrel roll to the right, and just do a double modded shot.
that's right.
You don't need to go for double tap. So he's not barrel roll into target lock.
Right.
Okay. That I think is a little bit misplay.
Mm,
He's
yeah,
probably
considering
thinking
he
he's
can,
probably
yeah,
thinking the range one target lock double tap and not
yeah,
realizing.
yeah. We will catch
Which is,
that when he does that
yeah.
later.
Which is fair because I would thought, oh yeah, he's got the cannons at range 1 too. But
That's right.
you mentioned before it has to be with the double tap with a cannon.
Mhm.
It's not auto blasters. So in that, it would have been better for just one good juicy shot rather than just the
Oh,
one.
spending the stress,
Stress.
3 hits onto the green one. Ooh, ouch. Taking all 3.
He's
That
now got 2 left.
he can actually just get. He has killed here. Very, very scary there.
He can kill. Oh no, he's gonna live. He's gonna live. He's gonna live.
Oh. Living. 1. And he does on 1 health. Wow. By the skin of his teeth there. So close.
Yeah.
Very, very close there. A little bit unfortunate. Gonna get fired back on. I think Raymond was hoping to PS kill the green one. There was a good chance of doing that, but unfortunately that was not gonna happen. Yep.
For the range one
Range.
guy there. Oof. Oh.
Oh,
4 hits.
4 hits.
With a crit. Hey, you got the evade. 2 hits and a crit. Okay.
Okay, still alive.
To stun pilot. Stun pilot.
Ooh.
Now I can't.
Wait, I just messaged him.
Yeah.
Yep. I got a message already.
Yeah. Yep.
Cannot double tap, sync cannon range 2 to 3. Good to know.
Good to know. Very
yes.
good catch there.
Yep.
And he's just going, oh damn. But hey, to be fair, he should this is why I thought he would have taken the focus failed barrel roll, and to get a double modded shot. He
That's
didn't.
right.
But he still got 4 hits anyway. He still got 2 hits and a crit. So
that hurts. That very hurts. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
So I think if he did the wrong call, but he still got the same reward. In fact, he's now got a target lock ready for next turn.
Yep, that's right. Okay, the yellow one deciding to shoot the right in range 2. Just normal shots there.
Yeah, because he hasn't got the lock on.
Yep, allowing to network aim. Nothing happens. Just 1 hit. And
Oh, he takes it.
takes 1.
He takes a shield.
Is that the first damage on 10 nub? Ooh,
It is.
these are the first damage on the 2 beamings. Oh, that's gonna hurt. That's
So
They are.
Raymond's yellow I think has cluster missiles.
Yeah, is it
Cluster
in
missiles,
the
yeah.
arc? Yes, it is in the front arc.
Yeah.
Just to note, the primary guns for the Bactoid drones, the HMPs, are 180 degrees, but you still have to respect the missiles front arc when you're firing them. Okay,
Oh,
firing one reroll, I believe.
just the
Just
two.
two. Just the two. Let's see what Tenam does. And Tenam, nope,
Two.
but gets
Okay.
nine. Takes two. Still has one shield there.
So he's down to one shield. Okay. So this can balance out the points a little bit that he's lost if he gets
Yes,
another
yes.
damage.
Still very close there. 80 to 99, I believe.
Yeah. Yeah.
And oh, there's one more shot by the.
The scary part is that green backdoor it is going to oh, network aim.
Oh, oh, taking the calculate one, just one.
Just
Oof.
one.
Yeah, that's unfortunate there. And oh,
Oh,
with a
he might get a shield.
reroll.
He might get a shield.
Oh,
He got a
takes.
shield anyway.
Oh, plinking away. Braylon down also one shield. A little bit
Yeah.
more to go. Okay, let's see. Oof, this game
Well,
is
yeah.
very close.
It is. It is. Just the now it's going to come down to if Raymond's keeping those B wings stressed,
Mm-hmm.
there's a possibility that Corey can outfly them.
Yes.
Okay. I just say that in that the B wings won't be able to turn around, and
Yes.
then the 180 degree firing arcs. And once they get behind them, they can survive. They can stay out of the firing arcs.
Right. Yeah.
Um,
No, just
but
to. Yeah.
he has to
Sorry.
be
Go ahead. Go
really
ahead.
careful. I was gonna say he just has to be really careful because green
Yeah.
can just be just one more damage and it's gone, and green needs to get
Mm-hmm.
killed.
Yes,
Um,
that is very scary there. Let's see. In terms of the repulsor lift stabilizers on the droids, the red one has the inactive, so just moving normally,
yeah.
and so is the green one. The yellow one has it active, so possibly moving straight forward, unlikely, or doing the side slip. Most likely,
Mhm.
I would imagine it being stressed would be a two turn to the left. I would imagine to
So
the stress.
yellow. Yeah. The question is which way does he go?
Uh, ship
He
left?
keep
I'm thinking ship left. Uh,
the
yeah, cause,
tempo
cause,
moves forward. It goes left. That means towards the B wing, towards the red B wing, towards Ted
yes,
Nub.
correct. Yeah,
Yeah.
because Braylon is stressed, so he has to go. He's limited in his movements, and because of the little mustache asteroid there right in front of him,
Yeah.
he kind of have to
He
move
can't.
straight.
Yeah. No, I think I agree with you there. I think it'll be a
Yeah,
two bank.
yeah,
Yeah. Sorry, a two turn. Well, I
yeah.
worried that no, the two. I think actually he might not do a two turn. Maybe do a two bank because a two turn will put him right behind that rock,
That
which
is
means next
true.
turn.
Yeah, maybe a two bank, but then he keeps the stress, so that's unfortunate. Uh,
Oh yeah, he'd keep the stress.
yeah.
Yeah.
I really don't want him to two turn side slip to the right because then Braylon would like light him up like a Christmas
Yep,
tree. That
for
would be
sure.
bad. Uh, yeah, but I would rather take the actually, you know what? I'm actually okay with the two bank keeping the stress. Not the best, but gives you more options next turn.
Yeah, I'm also thinking then yellow could also do like it's like okay. Firstly, where Brolin is, if he does it,
Mm-hmm.
if he goes straight, he's going to go over the rock.
Right?
Unless he does it too straight, I think he can shoot over the rock. But he can't bank. He can't bank towards green. So if green can stay out of red's firing arc, he could probably go like he could potentially just do.
One turn or two
Uh,
turn.
I was going to say like a two bank, and then just get parallel to him on the side, but then use a side arc range one
Mm, that's right.
because he.
Utilizing the 180-degree firing arc.
Yep, yep, and just shoot if you know what I mean. Get him so he's like beside him using 180 degree range one. With a target lock reroll and a calculate, you'll be able to get 3 hits, and you'll be able to strip down that last shield on Ted Nub.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
While yellow gets in there to block him,
Right.
and then the red one's I don't know, probably trying to get
Yeah.
behind.
Where's red going to?
Yeah, I don't
That's the
know.
problem, right? Like it's
Red's at the moment going, oh wait, I'm still alive. I'm still alive.
yeah,
Yeah.
yes. It's like, oh, where am I going now?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, red has to kind of like take the long way around, either left or right. Turning around maybe the repulsor with the repulsor lift stabilizers there.
So is Red have repulsor lift active or inactive?
No, it's inactive, so he has to do the
Okay.
normal movement first, then do the repulsor lift.
Mm. Guess what? He's
What?
got bombs. I completely
Oh, whoa,
forgot.
wait, what? Oh, yes, he has bombs. Oh, okay, interesting.
Oh, I like
Wow.
that bomb on Red. I like that bomb on Red.
Yes, very, very nice. Because any move for straight forward, I think maybe the yeah, any move straight forward without barrel rolling away would hit the Braylon, the yellow viewing. Very good there. Oh, doing a two turn.
He
Definitely
can
flip.
barrel. He
Yep,
could possibly barrel roll to the.
left or right.
I think he can barrel roll to the left and get a shot when you bump near him. Just put all guns on Ted Num.
Yep.
He's gonna. Well, no, wait.
No, no,
That's bad.
yeah,
That's bad.
he would. No, it's okay. He would just flip his stabilizers and then like and get ready
Well,
for next turn, which
I
he
was gonna
did.
say it would put him in range of the concussion bomb.
Yeah, not so good. Especially he only has like 2 health left.
Yeah, yeah. That's what I says bad.
Yep.
But this is okay because he's got a stabilizer so he can swing around that rock next turn.
Okay, let's see. That's right. You're correct. The Corey's yellow uh, gunship does a side slip too hard to the ship left,
Yep.
and then possibly blocking Venom. Now he's thinking, uh, he's kind of in a bit of a bind right now because he has to move normally. Oh no, actually no. So next turn he can actually stay put, red
Oh,
stop,
he
flip it
can
over, and
stop.
then yes, and then side slip again.
I like it.
Ah,
I
that
like
is
it.
so
But
that is
I
so boss.
worry if he does stop though, he's gonna have Ted Num doing a 1K behind him. Oh, I think this is a
That's
misplay. I think this is a
oh
misplay. Oh,
oh no, that's a bit too unfortunate there.
yeah. I think a bank should have been a bank. What are you doing, Corey? What are you doing?
Oh no,
Oh,
he's in wait,
he wasn't stressed. Wasn't he stressed?
a two turn
Wasn't
is a two turn is
but didn't he do a target barrel target lock that turn before? So he should have been stressed. No, because he spent the stress. I'm
yes,
bad at
that's right.
X-ring, guys. I'm bad at X-ring. I'm sorry, I don't know what's going on. Yeah, he spent the stress in his attack, so no, he wasn't stressed.
So you know what? Actually, that two turn by the green Bactoid drone is good because if I zoom in here, Pennam doesn't have arc on green.
Oh, he doesn't?
No, he doesn't. It's just out.
Nice. Yes, I like that. Yeah, I think I agree. I think.
Yeah, it blocks the. Wow, I can't believe it. Pennam tries to 2K, is blocked, goes there in front. Well, gets the stress, so he's able to use the
Yeah,
stress, but
as a defensive mod, yeah.
as a
No, I
defensive
would,
mod.
I would have still liked to do it in the bank because he could have calculated.
Yep.
And then just had a double modded. He had a good shot
But this
with
is
double mods.
fantastic. Oh my goodness. And
Oh!
range one, concussion.
Is he taking a strain?
Yeah,
Oh, take a strain. You have
well,
no chance to spend that stress.
oh, is a strain? Is he gonna take the strain?
Is he taking a strain?
He
He's got
is
the.
taking a strain. Oh
He's
my
taking the
goodness.
strain. Oh, look at
Oh,
this.
this is a top level play, ladies and gentlemen. This is amazing.
Oh,
Raymond has absolutely no shots this turn, and yet, yeah, and Corey has all shots, all the shots he can. That is very, very strong there. With Tennam only having 3 hull and 1 shield, he can very well die this turn.
well, not only that. Even if he comes down to 3, he's going to be. Well, okay. If he spends a stress, then his move's still. So 3 on 0. Let's just have a look.
Yep, 3 on 0. With
Network
rerolls.
aim.
Oh no, just taking 1.
Oh,
Oh,
and
that's unfortunate. That gets rid of the
that is.
strain.
Yeah, that gets rid of strain. So it just takes 1.
Hmm
Come on, get the 2 hits.
All right. Now red fires. Oh, there we go.
There
2
we
hits.
go.
There we go. 2 hits. Nope.
Oh,
And
that's actually
spending
the
the
best.
stress. Yeah. Taking
That's the
one
best thing
more.
for him.
10 num down, I believe, to 2.
That's correct, Tiger.
Yep, correct. 10 num down to 2. All right. Uh, wow. This is very, very exciting, folks.
This is close.
This is very, very close. Okay,
He's
that
now
one.
got he's now got the point lead, but those B wings are still very scary.
That's true.
So,
You just
oh,
can't be in the front arc.
did
Okay.
did he just take 2 shields
Yes,
with
he
no
did.
rerolls?
Yep. Braylon down 2 shields.
Wait. He's got an
Oh,
extra one, extra. Okay, just 1 shield. Just 1 shield.
okay, 1 shield. Okay.
Oh.
Wait.
Oh. Now, which one dropped the bomb? Concussion bomb. Yellow. So yellow has to drop a bomb next turn.
Yes. So
So, if Ted
yellow.
decides to flip around,
Yep. I believe yellow and green both
green
dropped.
has. Oh, they're both going to drop. So he does not want to be anywhere near those bombs his
Yeah,
next turn.
yeah, yeah. And he's kind of, I mean, he has to turn away like a 2 hard left
Yeah,
to get
and
out
also
of it.
just this is where it's super critical. Is that with 2 minutes left on the clock, this is going to probably be the last turn.
Right. This is
So
very, very close game. Fantastic.
Braylon's like, if he wants to turn around to get shots, he's going to have to eat the 2 bombs.
Right.
Unless he does a 1 talon to the left, which might be able to be okay, but
Yeah, I
if those droids just stop both of them, then well the bank droid's going to die because of his own concussion bomb.
right.
But yellow can sit there and take it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they can both drop. Green moves out of the way of the bomb.
Mm-hmm.
Yellow sits there, and you might be able to get a kill. If he can get a kill on Ted Num,
Right.
then
Very possible there. But it quite like Tendam has 2 health.
yes, but both those concussion bombs are going down onto the right there. So he has to. So the only way he's going to get shots if he does a telemark to the left, and he
Mm-hmm.
still might get hit by concussion.
Mm-hmm.
Yellow will then have a range 1 shot.
That's right. I think
Yeah,
I'm betting yellow would just stay there.
yeah, that's kind of what I feel like too.
Yeah, and then green has to get out, dodge like 3 heart somewhere,
Yeah,
3 heart
yeah,
ship
or,
left maybe
yeah,
to
because
get
then
out, or
because
yeah,
because also well here's what it is that Raymond needs to kill one of those droids this turn.
yes, that's correct, or else he loses. Right now it's
Otherwise,
99
otherwise
to
he
109.
outright loses. The thing is, he needs to kill. How to say? He needs to kill. If he gets basically, he's got 2 shots, potentially 2 shots,
Right.
and he either needs to if he gets green and gets red off the board, that's an extra
Right.
50 points he gets.
That's right.
But if he loses, or no, 10 numbers only worth 25. Yeah. So okay. So yeah, he needs to kill 2 droids this turn.
That's correct.
Yeah, he needs to
Hmm.
kill 2 droids. Meanwhile, Curry wants to kill Ted Num.
That's right. I think Tennum is the one that he wants to kill, and I think he can keep red alive because red's repulsor lifts are active, and he can just 2 hard away or 2 bank away to the
Yeah.
ship right.
Which means that
Thank-
okay. Does Raymond then decide to go? Okay, hey, I'm not going to engage Ted Num. I don't want to eat the bombs, and then do I just fly away? Which means Red's not shooting, but he stays alive. Yeah. So Corey goes dials down.
Yep.
Raymond's still deciding.
Yeah, this is very critical right now.
Yeah. Because it all comes down to this turn.
Yep.
So he's got to decide now. Does he want Ted Num to shoot, or does he want Ted Num to stay alive and run away? In which case, if he doesn't, then does it all go on to Braylon, who could potentially put a whole drone out of commission with the double tap.
Okay.
So,
All right. I think the dials are set. That's correct. Bomb again.
Yeah, bombs are going down.
Oh,
Everybody's dropping a bomb.
all three bombs are going down.
Love this. Everybody's dropping a bomb. I don't know why. I don't know why.
Pringles, yeah, Pringles
Red seems to.
everywhere. Why not? You know, especially for the red ones, like why not? Just drop it, just in case.
I just worry that I just hope that dropping that bomb doesn't impact green, the green droid. That's the only thing. 'Cause
Yeah.
I thought he might use that path to escape too. Because there's no way it's going to be shipped there.
Yep. All right. So red is pretty much safely away. Unlikely for anyone to get a shot on him. Oh,
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 yellow.
yellow going fast there, very fast. Oh,
And he's safe from the rock.
safe. He is trying to block. Venom.
He's trying to block. No, he's probably trying to block Bylon, which is very good.
Oh, sorry, Braylon. Yes, correct. And green. That's a too hard.
See, the only thing I worry about now is that green how to say, if Braylon does a one talon, no one's going to be shooting him.
Right. I believe green is just out of both sets of bombs,
Yes.
so that's
Yeah.
clear. Um,
It just takes a calculate. Yeah.
exactly.
So does he have a block on Braylon? First question we'll go on.
Yep.
So there's a 2K. Yep.
Yep, 2K. I believe the 2K is hard to see the concussion bomb, but I think
He's
Venom
in
is.
one of them.
Yeah, he's in one of them. Yep.
Yeah. And
And blew a block.
That is good.
That is very
So,
nice.
So the question now comes down to, it really comes down to, can Ted Num kill Green?
I'm afraid he might be able to.
Yeah. So Braylon's on one hit point.
Yes, not dying. Unfortunately, I don't think Corey has any shots on Braylon.
Yes, yeah,
Oh,
well, that's it. That's it.
yeah. It comes
Yeah.
down to this, I guess.
It literally comes down to this dice roll.
Yeah. Oh, wonderful. Final dice roll.
Does he get all paint? Does he have two blanks? He might outlive. He needs two.
Oh, oh, no.
Whoa! He's dead. He's dead.
Oh, oh, that's it. I'm sorry.
That's it. Hit
The
crit.
green dice.
He's gone.
Oh, that's unfortunate. He did the blocks he needed, but Ten Nam
Yeah.
doing the 2K there.
Yes. Yes. And no shots there. Yeah.
Yep. All
Yeah.
right.
That was a very good, very intense last round.
Very, very close there. Wow, this is amazing.
Yeah.
Yep.
Put in the
Fantastic
chat.
blocking. Oh, yep. That's
Yeah.
How many
Well, what a game, guys. That was really good to watch.
on the end?
cool. Yep.
Who won? Who
Uh,
won?
I believe it's Corey had destroyed 109 and Raymond destroyed 124.
Oh Jesus! Nice, good job.
That was so
So-
close there.
Very
It
last turn.
Yeah, it
The
came down to
very
the
last
last
shot.
shot.
Yeah, I know he needed that shot. I should have. I was stuck between like getting caught between all these last bombs and risking having to do 5 straight over the asteroid, and I should have
Right.
risked it. Obviously, I knew that he Chen up there was going to do a 2K, but I knew that if I got hit by the asteroid and died, well, that was the end of it anyway. So.
Yeah, that was very tricky there. Very good game, very interesting plays and movements. Very impressed actually at how you moved the HMP gunships around the asteroids.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, several times Nobby and I were discussing like, oh, there's a rock in front of him, but oh wait, nope, he's gonna stop, flip his stabilizers, and get out of it next turn. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, that was very, very well played.
Thank you.
We thought you might do like I was calling that you're going to do like a big wide strafing run around the asteroid, but you just go, nope, I've got my S4 because he's got his S4 down. We're going to see some side slips action this time, and you're like, nope, move straight, flip him again.
Yeah.
Mind games, mind games.
The thing about like I really like the way the HMPs move. Obviously, they kind of turn a lot of convention around. But the thing about flipping them is that it's like a big indication to your opponent, like, oh, guess what I'm gonna do, and it's also almost a 2-turn because they're the blue ones. So
Yeah.
if you're stressed, then flipping the things can be a big, like, just telling your enemy where you're going to go. And so I try and be unpredictable if I can.
Yeah,
Right.
that's fair. That's fair. It was a really good game. Really good game. Raymond, how did you feel?
I played very poorly. I think I just got lucky. I mean, I think you saw how Sabine and Miranda did in this game, so I think I just got lucky in the end.
I
Oh,
mean,
you well,
it's
we were the the concussion missile hitting and getting the direct hit, and then to die with Miranda at the end there. That was I was going to say that was a bit unlucky on your side, but I was also a little bit like yeah, because it was such a great combination to see it from the concussion missile hitting, triggering it, and getting everything that he needed to just to see Miranda pop out. But we also loved the bit that when you went over the probe droid, you didn't destroy it, which turned out to be beneficial for you because it allowed Miranda to get the range one shot on it and regen a shield.
Yeah, 100%. That was awesome. When Miranda did that, I was like, what? What? It
Yeah,
was so good. I was like, these rebel pilots, they have the best abilities. They're so good, though. It was an awesome regen of a shield. It was really great.
Yeah, that was so clutch. I was like, oh wait, hold on.
Yeah,
There is something
yeah,
like I thought. Miranda don't have any arc on anything, but I was like, nope,
yeah.
yeah.
there is the probe droid there.
It's really
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah.
It worked
Yeah,
for you.
next
Well, it
time
worked
I'll
for you.
know to try and keep the probe droid out of her arc.
Yep, yep.
Oh no, it was a very good game, very good game, very close game,
Fantastic. Yeah,
and
fantastic.
and
That was so good.
Yeah, it was
I
close.
really I really enjoy close games. Even if the
Mm.
person I'm cheering for doesn't win, you know. But that's to say, I'm also a rebel player at heart, so both sides win. It's good to see Miranda take a victory there. Actually, it was really good. So, quick question is, what do you think of the B wings with the target synchronization in particular? Because we saw a lot of damage going out on both of those B wings.
Yep, the synchronizer, the sync laser cannons,
Hmm.
with the stabilized S foils.
Yeah.
Yeah, amazing, amazing. Every time it was like coming to engagement, and because obviously I'm only initiative one, I'm just like closing my eyes and waiting for the damage to come through, and just hoping to hell that like I can have some ships available to shoot at the end. But like they're like lethal, those things, like the double tap three dice
Yeah.
cannon, unbelievable. And
Hmm.
especially with these pilots, just being able to
Oh yeah.
use the stress to their benefit as well. Like stress is not a hindrance,
Yeah.
it's a benefit. So
Right.
Exactly.
yeah,
Yeah.
god damn, it was amazing. It was
I was
amazing.
going. I want to say some people think that the synced laser cannon is expensive at 5 points, and I
Mm,
just want to highlight how much damage the two B wings were able to do with those 5 point upgrades, and this is one of the
absolutely.
reasons why they're 5 points.
Yeah, I was wrong.
Actually,
I
thanks.
sorry, go on, Raymond.
Oh, you. Oh, sorry, yeah, Corey. You were one of the ones who originally thought
Oh,
that 5 points was a bit much.
Yes,
they're
but I
actually
was
six
I
points.
was
Yeah.
6 points. Yeah, I was actually just thinking about it in terms of the HMP gunships and on droids. I
Ah,
wasn't
yeah.
actually thinking about the B wings. So yeah, no, definitely good to be 6 points. Because
So six
double
points. Yeah.
tapping three modded dice, uh, like double tap is so good, so amazing.
Mm. Okay, so good. So you can understand. It's
Yeah,
um,
absolutely.
on the right chassis that can be very potent.
Yeah.
Yep.
And the other one is the IG-88s, but that only happens when they miss with the B wings. So wherever you can do it, hit and still keep shooting. So
Yeah,
um,
Yeah.
definitely. Okay.
absolutely.
Yeah,
So
Ray.
sorry,
Yeah,
Raymond
Raymond.
goes.
Yeah. So you want to say something about the sync laser cannons?
Well, yeah, I think uh, though I wanted to highlight the suppressive gunner, I think Miranda, if she carried the K2SO, would have been much better for the B wings, actually in line with the sync laser cannons.
Hmm. That's true, huh? Sync laser cannons, like a
Ah,
secondary ability, is while you are calculating, they don't the defender do not apply the range bonus.
the only thing to worry about that is if you give them a calculate, then they take a stress as well. So as long as they're not double stressed. So if they're doing blue moves, because most of the time I think you found that, except for maybe Ted Num, maybe it's probably the best person for it. K2SO on the calculating, I could see that. Actually, yeah,
Because
I
you
can
can
see Cage.
spend the focus,
The
you can
stress.
spend the stress on offense and defense, or on both shots, which is really, really good.
Yes, yes. So I could see that getting advantage on Tednam for sure. Braylon less so, less so. But to be fair, the suppressor gun is also not too bad with Miranda because you can just make the two dice do something.
Yeah,
She
exactly. That's what I was thinking when I first saw it too.
yeah. You didn't get
Just
to use a
wasn't
concussion
able to
missiles.
utilize Miranda with that yet. She's supposed to be on the outskirts, but she's ended up
Right in
jousting in.
front, yeah.
She was in the center of it, and then she proceeded to decide to bomb on every shot. She didn't need mods.
So yeah, it shows that my inexperience with the K-wing. I've only flown her very few times. That's why.
Yeah. Hey, look. To be fair, I
If
Raymond.
you're
can't.
thinking those bumps were intentional, they were not. They're all poor planning on my part.
No, it's all right. I'll tell you now. I can't fly medium base ships. Every time I put them on the table, it's worse than that. I can tell you right now. It's terrible. It's terrible. I guess it's probably why I haven't flown Boba, but I can't fly medium base.
Okay. Okay. How many points is Miranda in this list?
I believe it's
Miranda is around 51.
51. Yeah, it's very,
Is
very cheap. Yeah.
is that more than 10 nub or less than
Yeah,
10 nub and
Tennum
Braylon?
is 58 and Braylon is 60.
Oh wow, wow! I thought Miranda was going to be more. That's why I went after her at the beginning, um, because she's got the bombs and she's medium base, like beefed up. So I thought that she'd be worth more, but I guess not.
Hmm. That's right. So Corey, for you gotta start tracking points a little bit better.
Yeah, I knew.
Yeah. But that said, it was a really close game. It was really enjoyable. And it came down to that single dice roll right at the end. So it was exciting all the way through. We kept on seeing like a little bit of point swings both ways.
Cool.
Oh,
Well,
also,
it was a fun game. It was a fun game. Thanks, Raymond. It was great to play against you. You played very well. Definitely had my head spinning with those B wings.
quick question.
Well,
The
Evans outmaneuvered me in this game.
mm,
I'll see you
I
for
the
the
just
next.
got lucky with some.
I wanted to ask you the DGS 047. That's a new droid, new change you've got for your list, right?
Yeah, correct. It just gives me a bit of flexibility, and I took out the concussion missiles that I had on the fourth and replaced it with mag pulse warhead. So essentially with DGS, I can either choose to shoot her first and put an extra target lock and strain on a opponent if I know that they're going to be shot by everybody else,
Yeah.
or I can choose to shoot it last and use the mag pulse warheads after I've chewed through a few shields.
Yep. No, makes sense. So this wasn't just for the Wave 7. This is like a new improved version of the Corey 4HMP list. Is that?
Yeah, I don't know if it's improved, but it's definitely new.
No, I like it. Just wanted to hit that up. All right. Well, thanks for both of you guys. It's getting a little bit late. I need to do some more work actually. I'd like to say sleep, but that's sleep is overrated, I guess.
Sleep is for the weak.
Sleep is for the weak. Yeah,
Well, then I'm
that's what
weak,
it feels
I
like.
guess.
For those who are watching, we are doing a Aces High Thursday week. So that's in about 9 days. No, today is Thursday. Today's Tuesday. So Thursday week. So we'll be Aces High. We're looking for 6 people. I think we've got about 3 people already. If you're interested, drop us a message. Jump into the Singapore Discord, and you can do that by doing !Discord, and you'll be able to get a link to it. Jump in there, say you want to do it. We'll be streaming that game. We have a new TTS mod done by Crazy Vulcan, which if you might have seen quickly before we switched the games over, but we do have a new map specifically for that. We're going to be excited to try it out. Big shout out to Crazy Vulcan and his team for doing that. A big thank you. We will be looking to do that Thursday week. In the meantime, we have a couple more league games on our usual Thursday, as well as possibly a game on Saturday. So until then, guys, I hope to see you all then. Taco, thanks for joining me tonight. It was great.
Yeah, it's wonderful.
And